अस्सलाम वालेकुम, माय नेम इज़ हमज़ा बिलाल एंड आई एम अ प्रोफेशनल वीडियो एडिटर एंड दिस राइट हियर इज़ द नाम। आज की इस वीडियो में मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि कैसे मैंने $500 पर मंथ वाले क्लाइंट के साथ डील डन की। सो लेट्स सपोज इस क्लाइंट का नाम हम लोग सीडी रख लेते हैं। 21 दिसंबर 2025 सीडी का फर्स्ट टाइम मैसेज आता है मुझे फाइवर पे। हे हमज़ा, होप ऑल इज वेल, वाज वंडरिंग इफ यू आर एबल टू क्रिएट वीडियो सिमिलर टू दीज अ फेयरली क्विक टर्न अराउंड टाइम। और इस मैसेज में उसने मुझे अपना रेफरेंस लिंक शेयर किया। लेट मी नो व्हेन यू गेट द चांस, थैंक यू। फाइवर में ना मेरा ऑटो रिप्लाई का सिस्टम है जो ना ऑटोमेटिकली क्लाइंट को जब भी मैसेज आता है तो फर्स्ट टाइम ऑटोमेटिकली क्लाइंट को फर्स्ट रिप्लाई भेज देता है। तो उसने ऑटोमेटिकली रिप्लाई भेज दिया। तो उसके बाद मैंने क्लाइंट को मैसेज किया, हाय थैंक्स फॉर रीचिंग आउट टू मी, आई वॉच बोथ द फेसबुक एड एंड द रियल एग्जांपल, आई कैन सर्टेनली एडिट रील्स इन बोथ स्टाइल्स, माय टर्नअराउंड टाइम फॉर दीज आर 6 आवर्स। वैसे जिस टाइम क्लाइंट ने वीडियोस रेफरेंस मेरे साथ शेयर किए थे, मुझे 2 to 3 आवर्स लगते हैं उसको एडिट करने के लिए, लेकिन फिर भी मैंने क्लाइंट से एक्स्ट्रा टाइम ले लिया। लाइक 6 आवर्स मुझे लगेंगे इस वीडियो को एडिट करने में। और मैंने कहा आई कैन आल्सो डू 5 रील्स अ डे इफ देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क ऑफ कोर्स, बिकॉज़ क्लाइंट ने ये चीज़ अपने डॉक्यूमेंट में मेंशन की थी जो क्लाइंट ने मेरे साथ शेयर किया था। लेट मी नो व्हाट इज योर कोटेशन लाइक मैंने प्राइस का भी क्लाइंट से पूछ लिया, क्योंकि जब भी क्लाइंट के साथ वर्किंग करते हैं हम हमेशा प्राइस पहले पूछते हैं, बिकॉज़ दिस विल मेक अस अ लिटिल बिट मोर प्रोफेशनल, यू नो। लाइक अगर हम क्लाइंट को कहें यार मैं फ्री वर्क करने के लिए तैयार हूँ, तो फिर क्लाइंट को लगेगा कि जैसे ये बहुत ही नूब एडिटर है, ये बिल्कुल भी अच्छा एडिटर नहीं है और ये अच्छी एडिटिंग नहीं कर सकता, इसलिए तो फ्री सैंपल लोगों को दे रहे हैं। तो हमेशा आपने प्रोफेशनली एक्ट करना है, आपने बजट पूछना है प्रोजेक्ट का, उसकी डिटेल पूछनी है, उसकी हर चीज़ आपने प्रोजेक्ट की पूछनी है जब भी आपने वर्किंग करनी है क्लाइंट के साथ। एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू विजिट माय पोर्टफोलियो साइट। मैंने अपनी पोर्टफोलियो साइट का भी लिंक शेयर कर दिया क्लाइंट के साथ। अगर आप मेरी पोर्टफोलियो साइट देखना चाहती है तो वो इस वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में है, आप जाकर देख सकते हैं। रिगार्ड्स हमजा। तो इसके बाद क्लाइंट ने मुझे रिप्लाई किया, उसने मुझे अपना प्रोजेक्ट शेयर किया, हमने प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर वर्किंग की। तो इस तरह हमने 3-4 प्रोजेक्ट्स के ऊपर क्लाइंट के साथ वर्किंग की। इनमें से एक प्रोजेक्ट ऐसा था जिसके लिए क्लाइंट ने मुझे स्ट्रिक्टली कहा हुआ था कि हमजा इसकी डेडलाइन डिले नहीं होनी चाहिए। उसकी डेडलाइन तकरीबन सुबह 3 बजे की थी, लेकिन मैंने वो डिले करके 9 आवर्स तक डिले करके अगले दिन 12-1 बजे डिलीवर किया। क्लाइंट ने मुझे एडवांस में बता दिया था कि ये प्रोजेक्ट मेरे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट ड्यू टू सम अनसीन सर्कमस्टांसेस वो प्रोजेक्ट भी डिले हो गया। तो मैंने क्लाइंट को मैसेज किया कि अगर मेरी वजह से आपको किसी किस्म का नुकसान उठाना पड़ा है तो मैं आपको अपने नेक्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट में 50% तक का डिस्काउंट देने के लिए तैयार हूँ। वही डेट आती है 8 जनवरी 2026। क्लाइंट का मुझे मैसेज आता है, हे हमजा, आर यू अवेलेबल फॉर अ क्विक जूम कॉल सम टाइम सून, वुड लव टू डिस्कस अ पोटेंशियल प्रोजेक्ट विद यू, लेट मी नो, थैंक यू। ये सुनकर मुझे तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगा कि क्लाइंट तो मेरे साथ एक बहुत ही अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए वर्किंग करना चाहता है। मैंने क्लाइंट को रिप्लाई किया, यस एब्सोल्युटली, आई वुड बी हैप्पी टू जंप ऑन अ क्विक जूम कॉल टू डिस्कस द प्रोजेक्ट, प्लीज लेट मी नो अ टाइम दैट वर्क फॉर यू एंड आई विल मेक माई सेल्फ अवेलेबल। आफ्टर सम टाइम क्लाइंट ने मेरे साथ जूम मीटिंग की टाइम शेयर कर दिया। अब चलते हैं जूम मीटिंग पे। हाय सर, कैन यू हियर मी?
Hello, hello. Yes, I can hear you okay. How you doing today?
या आई एम परफेक्टली फाइन, हाउ आर यू?
Amazing. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I appreciate you jumping on with me today.
या श्योर।
Amazing. Yeah, to kind of jump straight into it, to give you just a little bit of context. First and foremost, I appreciate the work that you've done with me over the past few weeks. It's been amazing. Especially, your communication and the timeline that you're able to get things on and the editing quality as well. I absolutely appreciate that, that work over the past couple of weeks.
या श्योर, थैंक यू सो मच, आई रियली अप्रिशिएट दिस।
Yeah, of course, of course. But yeah, to give you a little bit of context, so I'm just kind of running a super small operation, a small digital marketing agency where we work with a plethora of different clients, on a broad spectrum of things. So, when it comes to maybe things such as, email marketing, maybe ad creatives, and some video things here and there. But, we're pretty much just kind of looking to, scale that operation a little bit. And I would love to discuss this with you, a little bit in the near future, but just to give you an idea of kind of what I'm looking for, and to see if you may be open to, potentially some type of arrangement like that. But something more kind of longer term, if you do have the availability to take on more work, something that'll be consistent. And of course, in terms of pay structure and stuff like that, that's something we'll discuss. But first and foremost, I wanted to see if that was something that you may be open to, something a little more longer term and consistent.
Yeah, of course. I really like long term projects and this consistent way of working and this consistent projects. That is something I really like, because I know that I there is the kind of edit, the kind of work that I'm going to get. today, tomorrow, and in the next few weeks or few months. So that is really awesome. So I'm always open to a long-term relationship.
Awesome. Great. Great. That's super great to hear. And so don't let me forget before we jump off here. And I want to see if you're comfortable with this as well. But are you comfortable with potentially moving this off Fiverr, maybe to like email and WhatsApp as well, and maybe do our payments through like a different structure as well? Looking forward like into the future on future projects. Would you be open to that?
Yeah, sure. That is a very nice thing, but it depends upon the paycheck. What kind of wallet are you going to use? Because I live in Pakistan, and unfortunately, PayPal and Stripe and Wise stuff like this doesn't work in Pakistan. So we have Pioneer, we have Binance, and I know of these two options that works in Pakistan. So if that works by you, then let's do this.
Yeah, we can absolutely explore that. And just to kind of, take care of that while we're talking about it, I am familiar with Payoneer. Are you familiar with Wise? Is Wise something that works for you potentially as well?
Yeah, I am familiar with Wise, but Wise does not work in Pakistan. No, no Wise, no Stripe.
But Payoneer works for you?
Pioneer works here. Pioneer works.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we'll absolutely get that sorted out. And worst case to worst, we can always move it back to local data as well. Yeah, for sure. Okay, awesome. Cool. So, also, along with this, so this is pretty much again, just going back to the context, we are kind of scaling that operation. Right now we just signed a few clients, very, very recently. And one of them is looking for just consistent video editing work. I think about 2 per day. Something that I really appreciate about you is, that, you are able to kind of stick to timelines and kind of get things done in a certain manner, but that would just be something that's really important for that client in particular. You know, getting things done by a certain time. And I'll kind of, give you a brief intro to this, but this client is looking for, around 2 a day. And if you are available, they do have the first project that they kind of wanted to work on as well. They are looking for in a pretty tight deadline. I think this one is by 5. I think it's maybe like either like 3 or 4 p.m. EST tomorrow, January 8th. So that's about 12, 13, 14, maybe like 15 or so hours from now.
Okay, so two
Yep.
videos and 15 hours.
Oh no, just one for this the first
Oh,
one, just one.
oh, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's doable. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, cool. While I have you on here, I just want to run you through a couple of super quick things. They send me a lot of stuff for their onboarding and just kind of, getting a little bit of acclimated to their process. So let me send you this via the Zoom chat. But I'm gonna send you a Google Drive folder that has a couple of links that I'll kind of talk you through really quickly.
Sure.
This is the folder. And then this is also the TikTok page of one of their clients that we'll be doing some videos for. And this will be super great just as a reference for their style. And one thing about it, that they are going to be very particular about is that they would like their style kind of, follow to pretty much a T, exactly kind of how it's currently styled. But in the Google Drive folder, you'll see a couple of things. So the first thing, like all the way on the right, they have templates for their projects. So, I'm sure you may be a little more versed in it than I am, but like it's literally stuff for, particular graphics, particular text blocks. I think fonts should be in here as well.
Yeah.
Also maybe like, yeah, I think even like animations, transitions and stuff like that. Because they would like that style followed exactly to a T. That's something that's very, very important for them that they've emphasized to me is they want, kind of that style exactly matched.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna say something?
I said there's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of project files and graphics and stuff. So I have not yet managed to find the reference. Is that on TikTok?
Oh yes, that's the TikTok I sent. Mhm.
Let me hover on the TikTok.
You happen to use Premiere Pro for editing by chance?
Yeah, of course I use Premiere Pro and After Effects. These two tools.
Okay, awesome.
Yep, I have seen the references file. These are great, and I can applicate this. These, don't worry.
Awesome. Awesome. That sounds great. Yeah, amazing. But yeah, yeah, I would definitely you know, like in there they have that the example of the completed one. And then the last folder in there is the first project they want us to look at. And so I took a look at it, and what they gave us was a project file with the kind of base edit applied. And then I guess we just go in and kind of do some of the more unique stuff for them with adding like the players and stuff at the top. One thing that's, I definitely, was important for them, is I guess about just and I think for this, it should be pretty straightforward with the stuff that they provided. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and kind of ask. If you have any questions about, because this one will be football related. And so that's also something that's important for them, just to make sure that everything kind of lines up and is accurate when it comes to maybe what they're talking about, and also like with what kind of comes up on screen and anything of that nature. I'll definitely take a pass through it myself and try to, shoot you any notes that come to mind that I think you may, that may kind of help out. But, feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Myself and they're happy to kind of answer them and help us through that process. So, as you're going through it and maybe you're unsure about something, they'd rather us reach out and kind of get clarity on it, versus kind of push on forward. So feel free to do that. But within there, go ahead. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to have some trouble with the sports because I'm not much of a sport guy, and secondly, I'm not familiar with these teams, these international NFL or NBA teams. So yeah, I'm going to have problem. And don't worry, I will ask them. I will search for them on the internet, and if I don't find anything, I will surely ask that from you.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, definitely do. Definitely feel comfortable. And, they're expecting us, for it to take a second to us, to get acclimated. So absolutely feel comfortable with that.
Sure. Thank you.
Of course, of course. But yeah, the first one in that, or the first project that, I was kind of referencing is in there as well. So like I said, they have the project file for the base one, the base edit, and then they have the footage so you can link it up. And then they also, in the doc or the folder that says player list, it links to a document with pretty much this should be all of the info and the text that we need kind of in there, if that makes sense. So this should be everything that we need, so it shouldn't have to be too much kind of research on our end, but of course just making sure that it lines up properly with what's going on in the video and whatnot. And, like we just said, definitely feel comfortable to ask any questions about that.
Yeah, this is great. This file literally has everything that we need. So yeah, this is great.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I just have kind of one more thing to cover, but do you have any questions or thoughts about that before we move on forward?
No, everything is clear.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this first one, I think they may give us a couple before we're kind of really in the swing of things with them. So these first few, if it's okay, I want to do it at a rate that you're comfortable with. And then maybe early next week, I want to reconnect with you again, to kind of give you an offer and kind of work out, what would work for you, given the amount of videos they need and, how much effort it would take for you on your end. I want to reconnect and kind of align on an offer for you next week, which I'm, super excited to do. But can I also get if you have a WhatsApp number and an email that I can reach out to you on? Yeah, and then
Yeah, sure. I will give you my WhatsApp number because I do not see email that often, and email does not even give me a notification when I receive a message. So that is going to take a lot of time. So I'm sending you my number through this Zoom chat. Okay.
perfect. Okay, great. That sounds good. And yeah, I'll send you a message on there. And then, I will work out, kind of pioneer details, and I'll make sure to get that compensation over to you. Make sure that's working and set up properly.
Sure.
And let
Thank
me
you.
go ahead and get this down, of course. Um, Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Got it. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much all for me. Like I said, This will be the first thing from them. If they need anything more, before the weekend is over, I'll definitely reach out and we'll be in communication about that. But I would love to reconnect again early next week, and I'll reach out about that as well, to kind of align on an offer and something that works for you, and we can kind of discuss those things.
Sure, sure.
Awesome. All right, amazing. Thank you so much for jumping on. Is there anything that you had before we jump off?
No, everything is clear. How much is for these projects actually?
Yeah, whatever is comfortable with you. I appreciate last time, if whether it's 25, 30, or maybe if this is a little more complex, whatever you're kind of comfortable with, just let me know and I can compensate you for that.
Well, I am having a look at the completed project, and I think $30 is going to be fine for this one. But I'm not sure. I can give you an exact price after the completion of the project. But I think it's going to be $30, not more than that.
Okay, awesome. That sounds good. And what we can do is, I'll reach out to you on WhatsApp and I'll go ahead and send that through beforehand. And if you find that maybe, it took a little longer than you thought or was a little bit more complex, and we can, I can, send a extra compensation or anything like that through for sure.
Yeah, sure, sure. Thank you for that.
Awesome.
And yeah, of course, I remember that 15% discount. So this first video is going to be for $15, and after that we are going to do 30. Sound good?
Yes, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, one more thing. I'm recording this video by the way. So am I allowed to upload this video on YouTube? As this is my first call with my client and I close a deal with him. So can I upload this on the YouTube? Is
Yeah,
it as
absolutely.
all right by you by showing your face on the YouTube channel and stuff like this? This is going to be my first
Yep.
video. This is going to be my first video on the YouTube. I've been working in the video editing field for like more than 4 years, and I help a lot of creators grow their YouTube channels. And I think if I am helping others to grow, for example, there once was a client who had 2K subscribers and now he has more than 7K subscribers, and there was another client who had 5K subscribers followers on his Facebook page, and now he has 16K followers. So I'm like, if they are growing by my help, I think I should have to do something like this by myself. So
Yeah,
I am going
absolutely.
to start this, and you are going to be my first video. So I'm just saying you that if you are comfortable, I can edit this video and can upload this on the YouTube as well. All right.
Absolutely, man. That's super cool. I'm excited for your YouTube journey, man. I really wish you, much success in that. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much. So what is your name exactly? What is your name?
Yes, my name is Chase.
Chase. Okay, Chase.
Yes.
Dreary.
Yes, and yours is pronounced Hamza. Is that correct?
Yes, Hamza Bilal. It's Hamza Bilal.
Awesome.
And which
Mhm.
country are you from?
I'm from the States. I'm from the United States.
Okay, sounds good. Amazing. All right, that's it. If that is by your hand, then let's go.
Awesome. Yes, sir. I'm super excited. I'll connect with you soon.
Okay, bye.
All right, awesome. Bye-bye.